Hey there, new parents! Welcome to another episode where we dive into the world of parenting and baby care. Today I'm diving into something that's probably familiar to you: infant milk spitting. It's one of those things that almost every parent experiences at some point. It's a common issue, but it can be concerning, especially for first-time parents who might not know what to expect. Don't worry, I'm here to help you understand why it happens and what you can do about it. Knowledge is power, and understanding the reasons behind your baby's spit-up can ease a lot of your worries. First things first, let's talk about the causes. Knowing why something happens is the first step to managing it effectively. Infants have an immature digestive system. Their tiny tummies and digestive tracts are still developing, which means they're not as efficient at keeping food down. Their little stomachs are still learning to handle milk, whether it's breast milk or formula. This learning process can take some time, and during this period, spitting up is quite normal. This immaturity often leads to spitting up. Another cause? Overfeeding. Babies have small stomachs, and sometimes they drink more milk than their tiny tummies can handle. It's easy to overfeed a baby, especially if they seem hungry or are crying a lot. And let's not forget air swallowing. When babies feed, they often swallow air, which can lead to spitting up as that air escapes. This is particularly common if the baby is feeding too quickly or if the bottle nipple is not the right size. When babies feed, they often swallow air, which can lead to spitting up as that air escapes. Burping your baby can help release this trapped air and reduce the chances of spit up. Now, what can you do about it? There are several strategies you can try to minimize spit up and make feeding time more comfortable for both you and your baby. First, try feeding your baby in an upright position. Gravity can help keep the milk down and reduce the likelihood of spit up. Keeping your baby upright for about 20 to 30 minutes after feeding can also be beneficial. Also, make sure to burp your baby frequently, even during feedings. This helps release any trapped air that could cause discomfort and lead to spitting up. Burping your baby halfway through feeding and at the end can make a big difference. If you're breastfeeding, consider your diet. Sometimes certain foods in your diet can make your baby's digestion more challenging. Spicy foods, caffeine, and dairy are common culprits. Keeping a food diary can help you identify any foods that might be causing issues. And for formula-fed babies, you might want to try a different formula. Some formulas are easier on the stomach and can reduce spit up. There are gentle formulas designed for sensitive tummies. These formulas are specially formulated to be easier to digest and can help reduce spit up. A little tip: don't panic if your baby spits up. It's usually more of a laundry problem than a medical issue. Keeping a few extra burp cloths handy can make cleanup easier. Having plenty of bibs and burp cloths can help manage the mess. However, keep an eye out for warning signs. While spit up is normal, there are certain symptoms that you should not ignore. If your baby is not gaining weight, or if the spit up is green or yellow, or if it's projectile vomiting, it's time to see a doctor. These could be signs of a more serious issue that needs medical attention. Remember, every baby is different. What works for one might not work for another. It's important to find what works best for your baby. What works for one might not work for another. Be patient and try different strategies to see what helps your baby the most. Be patient, and don't hesitate to reach out to your pediatrician for advice tailored to your baby's needs. They can provide guidance and reassurance. So, there you have it. Understanding the causes and solutions to infant milk spitting can make those messy moments a bit easier to handle. With a little patience and the right strategies, you can reduce the frequency of spit up and make feeding time more enjoyable. Hang in there, new parents, you're doing great. Every day is a learning experience, and you're doing an amazing job. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more parenting tips and advice. See you next time, and remember, you're not alone on this journey.